Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today I'm back for another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the third episode of the Primal series. That is A Cold Death. Just a quick recap. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little recap on what happened in the first two episodes. Episode 1, Spear and Fang lose their families to T-Rexes, but eventually they got their revenge. Episode 2, Spear and Fang try to find a way to work their relationship out. At first, it did not went well, but over time, it did went well. Now we move on to Cold Death. This one does not actually follow Spear and Fang, it actually kind of follows the mammoth herd. Well, a mammoth herd. Anyways, the mammoths are obviously trying to go through the snowstorm, but it is not easy at all. Especially for one of the herd members who is very old and lags dangerously behind the herd. And obviously, just like modern day elephants, they're obviously mostly all female. Now I was kind of surprised seeing that there was no calves, like no babies. But back for what I was saying, Dirk continues on leaving their herd number behind. And it's kind of sad, really, because you can't really blame this man. He is very old. And if you don't know anything about mammoths, they're basically more like a prehistoric version of an elephant. They basically kind of have the same lifespan, so this mammoth must be rather in his or her 60s or 70s. So big elephants do die at the age of 80 years old. So obviously this mammoth is not really doing well. And I feel bad for this mammoth because she tries to call for her herd and it's just pointless. Because they're also way too far away to hear her, and well, it's in a snowstorm. They could probably barely tell where they're going. However, the snowstorm does eventually end, and the mammoth is following her herd's tracks, doing the best she can to catch up. However, she goes down over a ravine, a steep ravine, and Spear and Fang show up and attack her. Well, mainly Spear was the first one to attack. Then later, Fang shows up to attack as well. They end up working together and take down the mammoth. And this was actually kind of cool because seeing a T-Rex and a mammoth fight each other was really cool. And the last time I saw a T-Rex and mammoth fight each other was in another dinosaur series that I watched And that series was called Prehistoric Park, where a mammoth by the name of Mothra, not Mothra, I can't remember her name, but it was a female mammoth who battled a T-Rex by the name of Matilda to save a baby elephant. And it was kind of nice to see that the T-Rex was not ridiculously gigantic compared to the mammoth, because I kind of watched Ice Age when I was younger, and I saw on how big Mama Rex was compared to Manny, and I was like, oh my god, is T-Rex really that big compared to a mammoth? So seeing this, I was just like, thank god they didn't make the T-Rex ridiculously huge compared to the mammoth, because, well, in real life, both the T-Rex and the mammoth weigh around the same, 5 tons. Except most dinosaur documentaries decide to continuously change that to rather 7, 8, or even 10 tons. I mean, Spear starts using the mammoth's fur for his own clothing to keep himself warm, while Fang, meanwhile, starts digging in. She starts feasting on the carcass. But this time she's actually sharing, because she rips a piece off when Spear offers some warmth for her by ripping off more of the mammoth's fur so he can keep her warm. So Fang offers some of the meat in return. However, she just shrugs the fur off. And at this point, I'm kind of wondering how is the T-Rex surviving in the winter? Because, well, she's a reptile. And as we're all aware, reptiles are obviously cold-blooded. But Spear and Fang start leaving the carcass after getting some chunks of meat back so they can carry it back home or wherever it is that they're going. Spear tries to offer Fang to carry or to use a little sled. However, Fang rejects and just allows Spear to do all the work. However, another snowstorm hits and Spear and Fang take cover. We're in a small cave. However, things are not so well, however. Later that night, a pack of wolves are feasting on the carcass of the mammoth. However, they are all chased off by the herd of mammoths who found their dead herd number. They start mourning for the loss until the matriarch realizes that one of the tusks is missing. She realized that the herd number only had one. She remembers that the herd number only had one tusk. So when she notices that the other tusk is missing, she's like, wait, where the heck is it? And she finds Spear and Fang's footprints and starts to follow them. Meanwhile, with Spear and Fang, they start settling down. Fang starts eating parts of the carcass and offers a piece for Spear. However, he just looks at the cave wall and Fang just goes to sleep. We get an interesting flashback where Spear taught his son how to hunt and how to respect the animals when you are done killing them. Sort of. However, this is cut short when the mammoth herd breaks down their cave and a fight breaks out. This time, the odds are against Spear and Fang, because now there's an entire herd of angry mammoths versus one caveman and a T-Rex. The fight is intense. Very, very intense, because how the way the mammoth and Fang and Spear start fighting, it was just intense, and you gotta wonder how the heck is Spear and Fang gonna win this. Eventually, freaking Fang was managed to kill one of the herd numbers. Yeah. Now she actually starts ripping off some body parts, and then I think, yeah, here she kills one of them. However, the mammoths start trying to kill Fang by crushing her by using their trunks, I guess. They start squeezing her until Spear comes out with the mammoth tusk and starts swinging it around like a weapon. That gets the matriarch and the herd's attention. And when the matriarch tries to retrieve the tusk, Spear starts waving around again, and until he stops and realizes that they're not attacking him. And here's where he realizes that they only came here for the tusk. They actually never intend to really kill them. They just wanted the tusk. And Spears is like, oh, I get it. You came here for this. Oh, I'm sorry. So Spear offers the tusk back, and the mammoths take back the tusk of their beloved herd number. And just like that, they leave them alone. Spear and Fang watch as the herd leaves, and later on that day, the herd takes the tusk of their deceased herd number and they start doing a ritual after placing it down on a mammoth graveyard. This ritual is where they start to dance in respect, not that kind of dance, but I think it's more like a ritual dance where they start dancing while at the same time mourning for the loss of their beloved herd number. And they all say their farewells. This was a beautiful episode, the best one, and not just that, it shows us that creatures like mammoths and elephants share something in common, because they got good memory and they really do care about their herd numbers. The best episode so far, 10 out of 10, Golden T-Rex stars. I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.